high school, terrible for your mental health. Like, completely terrible. Trash. Trash. I'm too tall. There we go. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to video number 3. And today we're going to be talking about college advice for freshmen, specifically regarding how to choose the right major for you. If you've been following along on my journey so far on YouTube, you'd understand that I'm in a different location than I was in the past 2 videos. Well, technically I was in a different location in every single one of the videos now, but who's counting? I have moved back to college. Woo! And what does that mean? That means more vlogs and more fun ideas and stuff.
What?
In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to choose the right major once you get into college. And now, don't be stressed. This was a difficult process for all of us, but I am going to guide you through how to make the right decision because I believe in you. Yeah. If you are a junior or senior in high school, or maybe an incoming freshman who might be undecided about the major that they want to pursue, I encourage you to stick around and watch the rest of this video because I think that I'm going to share my thoughts and hopefully they help push you in the right direction. Let's start the video. I mean, it's already started, but... Now, before we begin, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's subscribed to me in the past week alone. It's just been so inspiring seeing all your positive comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Just click that. It's like literally 1 click, it's free. But for real, thank you all so much for your support. It's given me so much hope. And I just really want to keep making videos for y'all. If you're not too familiar with the American college system, or if you're kind of brand new to all of this college stuff, that's okay, because a major is quite simple to understand. A major is basically a specialized area of study that a student pursues while they're here at their undergraduate level for the 4 years or however long it takes you to complete your degree, therefore letting you graduate with a Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, yada yada yada. For the majority of schools, they offer tens if not hundreds of different majors within each specific college alone. At UT Austin, I'm in the College of Liberal Arts, and therefore I am one out of probably 100 majors in there. Same thing goes for the business school, same thing goes for the College of Natural Sciences. It just depends on where you go to school, but for the most part, there are so many majors to choose from. And that may even make you a little bit more anxious about choosing a major, but it's okay. I'm off to a great start for this video. But before I give you some practical steps on choosing your major, I want to kind of give you a story about myself. So in high school, I was very much a perfectionist. I was all about success and making sure everything I did was correct. And I'm sure a lot of you who are watching this video can relate to that because, you know, high school is tough and you really have to work hard on it every single day to be the very best. And that's kind of what my mentality was back then, which looking back on it, so toxic. Like, I want to make another video about that because like high school, terrible for your mental health, like completely terrible. Trash. Trash, literally trash. Not even recycled trash, like trash. Okay, I'm done. When junior year came around, we started getting into the college phase, starting to look around, tour schools, and also take aptitude tests, which plays into a big part of why I chose to major in sustainability here at UT. One day I had an appointment with my guidance counselor. I kind of sat down with him and completely changed my mind about everything. That single day was like, boom, it flipped a switch in my mind. Before meeting up with him, I had taken an aptitude test, which was kind of like, I don't know how to describe it really. It's like you take a test online, and it shows you potential career paths for you, which is kind of stupid in my opinion, but I still took it and paid for it. So there goes my money. One of the results said that I was going to be like a crime scene detective. I could totally see that. I'm just kidding. But anyways, I really don't think that I am the only one who has struggled with the idea of, you know, wanting success in life. I think it can become toxic if you let it. In high school, that's all it really was. I was so obsessed with the idea that I need to get a career after college and I need to make a lot of money, so what kind of major is going to be the right choice for me? The craziest part was that in high school, as a junior in high school, I was more concerned with how I was going to make money after college than I am as a junior in college. That doesn't even make any sense. And while I was having like this mental breakdown in the guidance counselor's office, he kind of just calmed me down and told me this story. There was this guy who got shipwrecked, and he was the last survivor out of all of his other crewmates. And so he was kind of laying on a raft out at sea, praying to God, God, please save me. I need your help. I need you to save me right now. Within a few minutes, a boat comes by and they're like, hey, do you need a ride back to the shore? And he goes, no, I'm waiting for God to save me. And they're like, but we can help you get back to land. Like, you can be safe. And he says, nope, I'm waiting for God. And then the boat leaves. A second boat comes later that day and is like, hey, come on, like, we'll save you. And the guy goes again, no, I'm waiting for God. I'm waiting for God. I'm gonna keep on praying. I know God's gonna save me. And then they leave, and a third boat comes and does the same thing. I'm gonna wait for God. He's gonna save me. They leave, and a couple hours later, the man drowns, and he gets to heaven, and he asks God himself. He asks, God, why didn't you save me in the water? And God looks at him and just straight up says, I literally sent you 3 boats. Why didn't you get on any of them? And long story short, this parable is kind of talking about how if we narrowly focus our intentions on one certain thing in life, we will miss out on all of the other opportunities that are presented to us during that time as well. You know, I knew I was passionate about sustainability. I knew I was passionate about the environment, and yet I still let the idea of making a lot of money control whether or not I chose to major in something that I was passionate about. And I guess that's a segue into the practical steps that I want to talk to you about. My first tip for you is to decide on what you are passionate about, because your passions drive your happiness in life. Just for a second, put away the money aspect. If you love to dance, think about a major in dance. If you love to perform, think about majoring in theater. When you think of your passion, think about whether or not this specific field that you want to get into will bring you a life that is worth living. The second step to consider is if your parents are funding you to go to college, please talk to them through this. You may be scared to talk to them at first because they may want you to be a doctor when you actually want to, go into computer science. You never know, they could just want the best for you, and they often do, right? If they are the ones funding you through this whole experience these next 4 years, I do encourage you to still join clubs. Heck, even start a club. If you're a business major by your parents' choice, and you love to dance and there's no dance club at your school, start a dance club. Like, literally do something that you're passionate about, even if you can't major in it, because in reality, majors aren't that important. There was a striking statistic that I heard of recently. Only 27% of college grads actually end up in the field that their major was in college. The third piece of advice that I want to offer is do not be afraid to switch your major. I've known so many people here at UT alone that have switched their major countless times, and they're still on track to graduate within 4 years. So it's really not that stressful. A lot of colleges make the process of switching your major super easy. So it's not impossible, and anyone can do it, I promise you. And number 4, follow through with your commitment. I've tried so many things in the past, like I talked about in my first video on here. I'm very creative and I love to put my ideas out there and just start things, but I never really follow through with it, and that's why I'm starting this YouTube channel so that I can push myself to change that about my mentality, so that I can continue to grow as a person, as a YouTuber, as whatever I put my mind to. If the odds are against you when it comes to what you're passionate about, fight for it. Whether or not you succeed in this major, whether or not you even get a job that is related to your major, you still fought for something that was right to you. And that's all that matters. Thank you so much for watching this third video. I hope it really inspired you to follow your passions, and just a quick reminder, be you. Do not let anyone else tell you what to do. If you want to major in sustainability like me, then you're cool. If you want to major in communications, you're also cool. If you're majoring in business or engineering or whatever you want to do, just fight for it. Because no matter what you major in, you're going to be successful. Like, you're watching this video right now, this is way further than I was when I was your age. And so I just encourage you to continue to fight for what you believe is right for you. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and continue to follow me on this journey of my commitment towards YouTube. It's just gonna be such a blast, and I hope you gained a lot of inspiration, gained a lot of knowledge from this video, and I will see you in next week's video. Keep Austin weird, and I'm gonna go take a nap.